Are you ready to pass your CompTIA Network Plus exam on the first try? Today, we are breaking down 30 real-world practice questions that cover every major domain of the N10008 exam. In this video, we will cover CompTIA Network Plus certification practice exam questions and explanations. Master the CompTIA Network Plus certification with this comprehensive practice exam guide. This video is designed to test your knowledge on networking fundamentals, network implementations, network operations, network security, and troubleshooting. We won't just give you the answers. We'll explain the why behind each one. Before we dive in, make sure to grab a notepad, and let's see how many you can get right. Which of the following layers of the OSI model is responsible for establishing, managing, and terminating connections between applications? Option A, transport layer. Option B, session layer. Option C, presentation layer. Option D, application layer. The correct answer is B. The session layer, Layer 5, is responsible for the dialogue control between devices. It establishes, maintains, and synchronizes the interaction between communicating systems, while the transport layer handles end-to-end communication and error recovery. The session layer specifically manages the sessions or conversations between applications. When you log out of a web application or a server, it is the session layer that terminates that specific logical connection. A network administrator needs to connect two switches using a fiber optic cable over a distance of 5 kilometers. Which of the following cable types should be used? Option A, multi-mode fiber, MMF. Option B, single-mode fiber, SMF. Option C, Cat6a Ethernet. Option D, RG6 coaxial. The correct answer is B. Single-mode fiber, SMF, is designed for long-distance transmissions, often capable of spanning up to 40 kilometers or more depending on the equipment. It uses a very thin core that allows light to travel in a single path, minimizing signal attenuation. Multi-mode fiber, MMF, is generally limited to distances of 550 meters or less due to modal dispersion. Ethernet Cat6a is limited to 100 meters, and coaxial is not suitable for high-speed switch-to-switch trunking over kilometers. Which security protocol is used to provide encrypted remote access to a device's command line interface? Option A, Telnet. Option B, SNMPv2. Option C, SSH. Option D, HTTP. The correct answer is C. Secure Shell. SSH operates on port 22 and provides a secure, encrypted tunnel for remote command line access. Telnet, port 23, transmits data, including passwords, in plain text, making it highly insecure. SNMPv2 is used for network management but lacks robust encryption. Unlike SNMPv3, HTTP is for web traffic and is also unencrypted. HTTPS would be the secure version, but it is not primarily for CLI access. A user reports that they can access the internal file server but cannot browse the internet. You attempt to ping 8.8.8.8 and it is successful, but pinging google.com fails. What is the most likely cause? Option A, default gateway is misconfigured. Option B, the NIC is failing. Option C, DNS server issue. Option D, IP address conflict. The correct answer is C. Since the user can ping a numerical IP address 8.8.8.8, but cannot resolve a domain name, Google.com, the networking stack is functional, and the gateway is working correctly. The failure to translate Google.com into an IP address points directly to a domain name system DNS issue. If it were a gateway issue, the ping to 8.8.8.8 would have failed as well. What is the CIDR notation for a subnet mask of 255.255.255.224? Option A, 26. Option B, 27. Option C, 28. Option D, 29. The correct answer is B. CIDR notation counts the number of 1 bits in a subnet mask. 255.255.255.0 is 24. 3 octets of 8 ones. The fourth octet, 224, in binary is 111000. This adds 3 more 1 bits to the 24. Therefore, 24 plus 3 equals 27. This provides 32 addresses, 30 usable, per subnet. Which of the following documents defines the expected uptime and performance levels between a service provider and a customer? Option A, MO. Option B, SO. Option C, SLA. Option D, NDA. The correct answer is C. A service level agreement, SLA, is a formal contract between a provider and a client that specifies the minimum level of service to be provided, such as 99.9% uptime. An MO, Memorandum of Understanding, is less formal. An SOW, Statement of Work, defines specific tasks for a project, and an NDA, Non-Disclosure Agreement, protects confidential information. An attacker is redirecting traffic destined for a legitimate website to a malicious IP address by compromising the local name resolution cache. What type of attack is this? Option A, ARP spoofing. Option B, DNS poisoning. Option C, evil twin. Option D, VLAN hopping. The correct answer is B. DNS poisoning, or DNS cache poisoning, involves introducing false entries into a DNS resolver's cache so that requests for a domain are sent to an IP controlled by the attacker. ARP spoofing works at layer 2 to link an attacker's MAC address with a legitimate IP. Evil twin is a rogue wireless access point. VLAN hopping is a method of attacking networked resources on a different VLAN. Which wireless standard operates in both the 2.4 GHz and 5 GHz frequency bands and supports mu-MIMO? Option A, 802.11 grams. Option B, 802.11N. Option C, 802.11 AC. Option D, 802.11 AX. The correct answer is D. 802.11 AX, also known as Wi-Fi 6, operates in both the 2.4 GHz and 5 GHz bands, and 6 GHz for 6E, and introduced significant improvements like OFDMA and enhanced mu-MIMO. 802.11 AC. Wi-Fi 5 only operates in the 5 GHz band for high-speed data. 802.11n supports both bands but does not support the advanced mu-MIMO features of Wi-Fi 6. A technician wants to identify the path a packet takes to reach a remote server and see where the latency is occurring. Which tool should they use? Option A, NSLOOKUP. Option B, Netstat. Option C, Tracert. Option D, IPconfig. The correct answer is C. The Tracert, Windows, or traceroute, Linux, Mac OS command shows every hop, router, a packet passes through on its way to a destination. It displays the response time for each hop, which helps identify which specific router or segment of the network is causing a delay or failure. Which port number is used by the HTTPS protocol? Option A, 80. Option B, 443. Option C, 143. Option D, 25. The correct answer is B. HTTPS. Hypertext Transfer Protocol Secure uses port 443 by default. Port 80 is for standard HTTP. Port 143 is for IMAP, email, and port 25 is for SMTP, email sending. Which device is used to distribute traffic across multiple servers to ensure high availability and performance? Option A, proxy server. Option B, load balancer. Option C, bridge. Option D, managed switch. The correct answer is B. A load balancer acts as a traffic cop, sitting in front of your servers and routing client requests across all servers capable of fulfilling those requests. This ensures no single server becomes overworked and increases the reliability of the application by providing redundancy. Which type of firewall inspects the actual content of the packets and can block specific commands? Like FTP put. Option A, packet filtering firewall. Option B, stateful inspection firewall. Option C, application layer firewall. Option D, circuit level gateway. The correct answer is C. An application layer firewall, or next generation firewall, operates at layer 7 of the OSI model. It can look deep into the payload of a packet to understand what the application is doing. This allows it to block specific features within a protocol, like blocking file uploads while allowing downloads, whereas lower-level firewalls only see port numbers and IP addresses. Which dynamic routing protocol uses cost as its metric and is based on the link state algorithm? Option A, RIP. Option B, BGP. Option C, OSPF. Option D, EIGRP. The correct answer is C. OSPF, Open Shortest Path First, is a link state routing protocol that uses cost as its metric, which is typically calculated based on the bandwidth of the links. RIP is a distance vector protocol using hop count. BGP is a path vector protocol used for the Internet. EIGRP is a hybrid protocol developed by Cisco. A network technician is testing a new 100-meter Cat6 cable run. The tester indicates a split pair error. What is the most likely cause? Option A, the cable is too long. Option B, ME interference. Option C, incorrect pinout during termination. Option D, damaged jacket. The correct answer is C. A split pair occurs when wires from different twisted pairs are incorrectly matched together. during termination, e.g., using one wire from the green pair and one from the orange pair for a single signal circuit. While the electrical continuity might exist, the lack of twisting between the two wires causes significant crosstalk and interference. Which of the following describes the purpose of a change management policy? Option A. To ensure users change their passwords regularly. Option B. To document and approve modifications to the network. Option C. To automatically update firmware on all devices. Option D. To switch from IPv4 to IPv6. The correct answer is B. Change management is a formal process used to ensure that any changes to IT infrastructure, like upgrading a core switch or changing firewall rules, are documented, tested, and approved before implementation. This minimizes the risk of unintended downtime caused by poorly planned changes. Which IPv6 address is the equivalent of the IPv4 loopback address 127.0.0.1? Option A. FE801. Option B. 1. Option C. 2001. Option D. FF02. 1. The correct answer is B. The IPv6 loopback address is 1, which is the compressed form of 0000, 0000, 0000, 0000, 0000, 0000, 0000, 0001. FE80 is for link local addresses, and FF02 1 is a multicast address for all nodes on the local segment. You need to set up a console connection to a Cisco switch. What type of cable should you use? Option A. Crossover cable. Option B. Straight-through cable. Option C. Rollover cable. Option D. Patch cable. The correct answer is C. A rollover cable, also known as a Yoast cable or console cable, is used to connect a computer's serial port to a router or switch's console port for configuration. It is called rollover because the pinouts are exactly reversed on the other end. Pin 1 to pin 8, pin 2 to pin 7, etc. Which authentication technology uses tickets to identify users and provide single sign-on (SSO) capabilities? Option A. Radius. Option B. LDAP. Option C. Kerberos. Option D. TACAX Plus. The correct answer is C. Kerberos is a network authentication protocol that works on the basis of tickets to allow nodes communicating over a non-secure network to prove their identity to one another in a secure manner. It is the default authentication method used by Microsoft Active Directory. Which of the following is a characteristic of a spine leaf architecture? Option A. It is a traditional three-tier hierarchy. Option B. Leaf switches never connect to each other. Option C. Spine switches connect to end-user devices. Option D. It uses STP to prevent loops primarily. The correct answer is B. In a spine leaf, east-west architecture, every leaf switch connects to every spine switch, but leaf switches do not connect to each other, and spine switches do not connect to each other. This provides high bandwidth, low latency connectivity, commonly used in modern data centers. A technician needs to monitor the temperature and CPU usage of several routers. Which protocol is best suited for this task? Option A, SMTP. Option B, SNMP. Option C, syslog. Option D, ICMP. The correct answer is B. Simple Network Management Protocol, SNMP, is designed specifically for collecting information from and configuring network devices such as servers, printers, hubs, switches, and routers. It uses agents on the devices to report metrics back to a central management station. Which of the following describes a VLAN tagging protocol used to identify which VLAN a frame belongs to as it crosses a trunk link? Option A, 802.1Q. Option B, 802.1X. Option C, 802.3AF. Option D, 802.11. The correct answer is A. 802.1Q is the industry standard for VLAN tagging on Ethernet networks. It inserts a 4-byte header into the Ethernet frame to identify the VLAN ID. 802.1X is for port-based NAC. 802.3AF is for Power over Ethernet, PoE, and 802.11 is for Wi-Fi. Users are complaining that the wireless network is very slow. You discover that there are 5 nearby businesses all using 2.4 GHz Wi-Fi on channel 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. What is the issue? Option A, absorption. Option B, adjacent channel interference. Option C, refraction. Option D, frequency hopping. The correct answer is B. Adjacent channel interference, ACI, occurs when signals from channels that overlap with each other interfere. In the 2.4 GHz band, only channels 1, 6, and 11 are non-overlapping. When multiple networks use channels like 1, 2, and 3, their signals bleed into each other, causing collisions and performance degradation. An employee receives an email that looks like it is from the IT department asking them to click a link to verify their account credentials. What is this called? Option A, spoofing. Option B, phishing. Option C, man in the middle. Option D, denial of service. The correct answer is B. Phishing is a type of social engineering where an attacker sends a fraudulent message designed to trick a person into revealing sensitive information or deploying malicious software. When it targets a specific individual or group, it is called spear phishing. Which of the following is a Layer 2 device that uses MAC addresses to make forwarding decisions? Option A, hub. Option B, router. Option C, switch. Option D, repeater. The correct answer is C. A switch is a Layer 2 data link layer device. It maintains a MAC address table that maps MAC addresses to physical ports, allowing it to forward frames only to the specific port where the destination device is connected. A hub is a Layer 1 device that broadcasts all traffic to all ports. You are troubleshooting a fiber optic link that is not coming up. You suspect the light signal is too weak. Which tool should you use to measure the power loss over the cable? Option A, TDR. Option B, OTDR. Option C, multimeter. Option D, spectrum analyzer. The correct answer is B. An optical time domain reflectometer, OTDR, is used to characterize a fiber optic cable. It injects light pulses and measures the light reflected back. It can detect the location of breaks, splices, and calculate the total signal loss, attenuation, over the length of the fiber. A TDR is used for copper cabling. A company wants to provide its remote employees with a secure way to access the internal corporate network over the public internet. Which technology is best? Option A, VLAN. Option B, VPN. Option C, SDN. Option D, WPA3. The correct answer is B. A virtual private network, VPN, creates an encrypted tunnel over an untrusted network. Like the internet, this allows remote users to access internal resources as if they were physically connected to the office network while maintaining data confidentiality and integrity. Which of the following is an example of multi-factor authentication, MFA? Option A, a password and a PIN. Option B, a password and a fingerprint scan. Option C, a security question and a password. Option D, 2 different passwords. The correct answer is B. MFA requires factors from different categories. Something you know, password, PIN, something you have, smart card, token, or something you are. Biometrics. A password and a fingerprint scan combine something you know and something you are. A password and a PIN are both something you know, which is considered multi-step but not multi-factor. Which protocol is used to automatically assign IP addresses, subnet masks, and default gateways to hosts on a network? Option A, DNS. Option B, DHCP. Option C, ARP. Option D, FTP. The correct answer is B. Dynamic Host Configuration Protocol, DHCP, automates the process of IP configuration. Instead of manually entering IP info on every device, a DHCP server manages a pool of addresses and leases them to devices as they join the network. What is the primary purpose of a honeypot in a network environment? Option A, to speed up web browsing for users. Option B, to lure attackers away from critical systems and observe their methods. Option C, to act as a backup for the main database. Option D, to filter spam emails. The correct answer is B. A honeypot is a decoy system designed to look like a vulnerable target. Its goal is to attract attackers, allowing security teams to gather intelligence on their techniques, tools, and intentions without risking actual production data or systems. A user's computer has an IP address of 169.254.10.55. They cannot access any local or remote resources. What does this IP address indicate? Option A, the computer is on a private Class B network. Option B, the computer failed to reach a DHCP server and used API-PA. Option C, the computer is successfully connected to the internet. Option D, there is a duplicate IP address on the network. The correct answer is B. The address range 169.254.0.1 through 169.254.255.254 is reserved for automatic private IP addressing. API-PA. If a Windows client is configured for DHCP but cannot find a server, it assigns itself an API-PA address. This allows local communication but prevents routing to other subnets or the internet. That's 30 questions down. How did you do? If you found some of these challenging, don't worry. Networking is a massive field, and every mistake is a learning opportunity. If you enjoyed this video, hit the like button and subscribe for more IT certification prep content. Don't forget to check the link in the description for our full Network Plus practice exam course. For the full bank of practice exams and specialized training, check the link in the description below.